Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Alpharetta, where we talk all things outdoor living. Today we are going to unpack waterproof deck systems and what they can do for the space under your deck. If you've ever wished that the area below your deck stayed dry instead of muddy and wet, this episode is for you. Let's start with the basics. On a typical elevated deck, water falls between the boards and lands on the ground or patio below. The framing gets wet, then dries out again over and over. That cycle is normal as long as the structure is built correctly, but it does nothing to keep the space underneath dry. A waterproof deck system changes that. The goal is to collect water at the deck surface and move it away before it can drip into the space below. Some systems use channels or panels fastened under the joists to guide water out to a gutter line. Others use a continuous waterproof surface on top of the structure that doubles as the walking surface. Duradeck is one example of a vinyl membrane system that acts as both a finished deck surface and a waterproof barrier over the structure. When installed correctly, it integrates into the building envelope so that water is shed away, and the area below can be used for storage, seating, or even enclosed space in some designs. That is very different from simply painting or coating boards, which may not provide the same level of long-term protection. So when does a waterproof system make sense? If you want to use the space under your deck as a dry patio, workshop area, or storage for outdoor furniture, it can be a strong investment. It is also helpful when the deck is over living space, such as a room or finished area below, where leaks would be a serious problem. On simple, smaller decks where the space underneath is not important, a standard open deck may still be the best value. Maintenance and expectations are important too. Even the best systems still need occasional cleaning to keep drains clear and surfaces looking good. You will want to watch for any punctures or damage over time and address them quickly, just like you would with a roof. In return, you get a protected area below the deck that is far more useful during storms and wet seasons. If you would like help deciding whether a waterproof deck system fits your home, you can reach our team at 770-501-7337 or visit www.toughdeckbuildersalpharetta.com to learn more about our deck construction services. At Tough Deck Builders Alpharetta, we look at how high your deck is, what is below it, and how you plan to use that lower space before recommending any waterproof approach. Thanks for listening to Deck Builders Alpharetta. Use this episode as a guide when you are thinking about whether you just need a strong deck or a strong deck plus dry, usable space underneath. We will be back with more practical outdoor living advice for homeowners around Alpharetta.